Ganapataye Namaha. Om Shriman Maha Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Gashaya Namaha. Om Shri Mahasarkari Tata Swami Namaha. Namaskar, Namaste, Yoginis. Good morning. Welcome to yoga. Oh, let's get centered for the practice with some Nadi Shodhana action. Alternate nostril breathing. Take Vishnu Mudra with your right hand. Lengthening the spine, opening the heart, closing the eyes. Close off right nostril, and then exhale through the left. Deep inhale through the left. Close left, and then exhale right. Inhaling right. Close off and pause. And then exhale left. Keep Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing going for the next minute. To purify and cleanse the two major nadis, the energy channels, the Ida and Pingala, the solar and lunar. To bring balance to the energy body. Balance the hemispheres of the brain to prepare mind and body for the practice. Next exhale, release the hand. And place both hands behind you in Murcha Pranayam. And some fingertips arch up. Take a deep breath in. Hold it in as long as comfortable, up to 20. Squeezing shoulder blades together, letting head rest back. And Anjali. Set an intention to enter into the flow, to purify mind, body, and spirit, so that you can stay in remembrance of your true divine nature. Let's unite our hearts and invoke blessings. 3 Oms, 1 Purna mantra. Deep breath in. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnamudapachayate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Presence of the one divine spirit that dwells within, we bow. Rise for this yoga, Hatha Yoga. Stita, stito. Come to standing. Feet are distance apart. Squeeze into the center. Draw belly in. Scoop tailbone. Lengthen. Rib cage up. Shoulders up. Curling back. Side jawbone back. And then activate Ujjayi breath. Breathing from the back of the throat with more focus and concentration. Narrowing air passageway so the breath becomes deep and resonant. Deep breath in. Exhale, root down. Releasing hands. Inhale, stretch up. Celebrating the freedom of the morning and the new week. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen and curl. Opening up to the new. Exhale, step back into plank pose. Hold plank. You can take your hands a little wider. Spread fingers wide. Lean forward, belly up and in. Strengthen the core. And then in slow motion, lower all the way down onto the belly. Clasp hands behind the back for Bakasana Shalabhasana. Squeeze arms in, upper back in. Arch up and lift. And then squeeze your legs together, big toes together. Flexing pinky toes out to the side. And then tack your toes down, pushing down to the tops of the feet. Bring your hands back beside you, underneath your elbows, and then lengthen your shoulders towards the ears, create space, and then sweep up for a high cobra. Hold it. Bend the elbows a little, curl your shoulders back, and then pull hands back, firing up the backs of the arms, creating more expansion from within. And then lower down, push back, down dog. First dog for the red spectral moon day. Stretch it out, bend one knee at a time. Lengthen through calf muscles. Deepen Ujjayi. Victorious breath. Right foot up to the front of the mat for a deep lunge. Right foot up, pointing out to the right, 45 degrees to create more opening for the hip. Take hand to the top of the thigh. Bend the knee deep, open heart, open throat. Take head back and curl. And if you want to go further, reach your right arm behind the back. Deepen the twist, curling shoulder back. You're good. Just keep this pushing down. And then stay there. Inhale, unwind. Come onto your forearms for Vinyasa 3. And then shift around a little. Inhale, you can widen to the left. You can unwind. Come down to the forearms. Widening to the left, creating space. And then lean to the right, pushing right thigh and hip down. Inhale, push down to the ball of your left foot, shifting your hip way out to the left, to the outer edge of the mat. And then squeeze it into the center, towards the center of your mat as you lean to the right and sink into it, letting the hips get heavy. And then step back in a plank pose, take a Vinyasa, exhale Chaturanga, inhale rise up, exhale flow back. Second side, left foot up for the deep lunge, pointed out to the left, hand to the top of the thigh. Keeping right thigh lifting, bend left knee deep, expand from within, head back and curl. And then take left arm behind the back, deepen the twist. And then inhale, untwist, come onto forearms. Shift around, inhale, widen to the right, creating space. Exhale, lean to the left, sinking into it. Connecting to the element of water, getting fluid. And then keep your arms there. Clasp hands like in a sattvic clasp with your pinky fingers out and your hands clasped tightly. And then you're going to step back into dolphin pose, Zuzi Malasana. When you're in dolphin, bend your knees and arch, push your head up, activate your back muscles, and then lean all the way forward towards a half plank pose. Hold it here, round your lower back, squeezing your belly in, rib cage in, and then lean all the way forward like you're going to kiss the floor in front of you. And then push back with your knees bent, head pushing up. That's it. Good morning. And then keep it going. Half plank, strengthen core, and then lean all the way forward. And then push back again. Knees bent, head pushing up. Keep it going. A few more good ones like that. Push back, knees bent, head up. Push your head up more. That's it. Now stay there. Get in a little pump action like this when you go back. Now go forward again. That's it. Go forward again, Angie. That's it. That's it. Yeah, exactly. You're arching like in a back bend, and then bend your knees more and push your head up. Push your head up. There you go. And pump into it like this. There you go. Nice. Child's pose. And then back to down dog, curling toes under. Bend knees, gaze up, step or jump. Front of the mat, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Squeeze into the center, strong, root down through the feet. Inhale, rise up. Pausing at the chakras, your crown, brow, throat, and heart. Turning gaze back within. Coming back into remembrance of your true divine nature. Full deep breath in. Exhale, root down, releasing hands. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump, plank pose. Exhale, descend. Inhale, ascend. Exhale, flow back. Step right foot up to the front of the mat for warrior one pose. Right foot up, draw belly in, scoop tailbone, take it overhead. Few deep breaths. Wiggle your right foot to the right more. A little more. You just go like that. There you go. That's it. And there you go. And then take your gaze up, bend your right knee deep, hips forward and down. Keeping right thigh parallel with the floor. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist. Hook your left elbow across. Hands in prayer. Push down through hands. Open heart. Deepen twist. Inhale, untwist. Step back into plank. Take a vinyasa. Second side, left foot up, front of the mat. Warrior one pose. Draw belly in, scoop tailbone, take it overhead. If you need more stability, left foot can wiggle to the left. Keeping right thigh lifting, push through the back heel. As you bend left knee deep, bringing left thigh parallel with the floor. Outer edge of the left knee, aligned with the outer edge of the foot. Deep breath in, exhale, twist, right elbow across. Stay with the breath. Keep it full and deep. 99% of doing Ujjayi breath correctly is listening to the quality of the breath, of matching the resonant sound of inhale pattern with exhale pattern, with a conscious pause between the breaths. Inhale and one, step back, plank pose, take a vinyasa. Ujjayi, the conscious breath, the victorious breath, which purifies the mind, gets you out of the incessant thinking of the monkey mind and into the presence, to the awareness of spirit. Bend knees, gaze up, step or jump. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Let's work on this for a second. Take your hands all the way to here in front of you. There you go. Now leaning forward onto your feet. Now push straighten your legs and push your thighs back. This is where you want to be. the whole time. Every time you go down, take your hands a foot or so in front of you. There you go. Deep forward fold, and then squeezing legs together, strong root down. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, pausing. Chakras, turning back within, connecting the breath to the source of spirit. Vrikshasana, tree pose. Find your drishti, your gazing point, and then shift your weight to your right foot. Bring your left thigh up, parallel with the floor, the other left foot. Take it out to the side, bring it into tree pose, and then you can reach down and bring it up a little higher. Push heel into inner thigh into the heel, and then grow tall. Root down, rise up, lift rib cage up, shoulders up, and then start to bow over the bent leg, maintaining a twist in the upper body, rolling left rib cage forward, right shoulder and rib cage back, keeping chin lifting away from the chest. And then in super slow motion, back up, float into warrior two pose. Check your distance. Ankles underneath the wrists with the palms face up. Lift and open the heart. Keep it lifting, and then turn your palms down as you bring your top rib cage down. Strengthen core, and then bend right knee a little deeper. Keep it leaning to the right. A few deep breaths, focusing on right middle finger. Parsvavira, left hand to the back leg. Reach right arm overhead. Hold it there. Nice. Bend your right arm. Hand behind the base of the skull. And then push your head back into the hand. Keep your hand here on the leg. There you go. Now push back. Keep right knee bending deep. Oh. Wow, you need that. Whoa. Ejected. Bow forward. Side angle pose, Bakasana. You can take the hand to the outside or the inside if you need to, or I'll get you the block. Use that. Left arm reaches for a few breaths. And then bow forward, straighten right leg. Triangle pose, Triconasana. Draw belly in, scoop tailbone. Deepen twist. You should bring it all the way down. You can take this hand forward for a moment. Wiggle your left foot back 2 inches into the back of the mat. There you go. Now take your hand all the way to the outside. And see, you can take your hand down to like a ridge top, or there you go. That's it. Yeah, lift your quads, your kneecaps up, release your palate, smile on the inside, deepen Ujjayi breath. Stay with the breath, step it up, half moon pose, Ardha Chandra. Nice, flex your top foot, pulling toes to the face, and then push from hips out through heels. And then bend the top leg, knee to the chest, Ardha Chandra Chapa if you're going further. It's not necessary, it's optional. Then roll shoulder back, kick your leg back, take your head back into the tops of the shoulders. Very nice. Revolved half moon, left hand down. You can take the block underneath left shoulder, and then twist, straightening left leg, outer rotate right leg, pulling right thigh and hip to the back of the room as you twist. You're doing good. Flex this foot like this, and then push into my finger. Flex more. And the other way. Go like this, and then push in. That's it. There you go. Now both hands down, standing split. And then all the way back up into tree pose. Oh, Angie. I didn't call handstand. Tree pose. We're going to get there. Working the sequence to its fullest. Here we go. Back in a tree. Now we're going to work bent tree. Find your drishti. And then lengthen rib cage up, shoulders up, and then reach your hands down for the floor or clasp hands. squeezing shoulder blades together, and then holding the clasp. Start to take another forward fold, taking your head down towards your knee, lifting your arms up towards the ceiling like in Karmasana. Keep your foot pushing into the inner thigh for bounce. When you lose bounce, just take it back into standing split, taking hands to the floor, left leg back up to the ceiling. It's good. It's a hard pose. Nice. Nice, Wendy. And then now you can kick up for a handstand or your forearm stand or vinyasa. I'll spot you. I'll spot you. You don't need to go to the wall. I'll be your wall. Go for it. Kick hard. No fear. A little harder than that. Legs together. Big toes together. Big toes together, and then push up here. There you go. Take your hand wider. There you go. Now, kick hard. Squeeze. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. That's when you're upside down, you want to try and create coconut butt. Now take All right, back to forward fold, Uttanasana. Find your way back up into mountain pose. Somehow, any traverse. And then getting set for tree pose on the second side. Shifting weight to your left foot. Find your drishti, your gazing point. Bring your right thigh up, parallel with the floor. Take it out to the side and bring it in with no hands first, just to build more coordination. And then reach down and you can bring it higher. And then work midline. Heel to inner thigh squeezes into the heel. And then grow tall. Rising up. And then slowly begin to bow over the bent leg. Rolling left shoulder back. Right shoulder and rib cage forward. Chin lifting. And then back up in super slow motion. Float back, warrior two. Check your distance. Ankles underneath the wrists, wiggling right foot back if you need more length. Lifting hard up. Shoulder blades flat on the back, engaged. And then turn palms down. Squeeze belly in. Hold Uddiyana. Scoop tailbone. Mula Bandha. Bend left knee a little deeper. Deepen Ujjayi breath. Side warrior on the exhale. Right hand to the back leg, left arm overhead. Keep left knee bending deep. Bend the left arm, hand behind the head. Push your head back into the hand. Lift your rib cage up. Oh my God. You're good. Deep breaths. Nice. And then bow forward. Side angle pose. Like how you match your nails. That's it. Right arm reaches. And then bow forward, triangle pose. Squeeze your legs together, firing inner thighs. Belly in, rescoop tailbone, twist. Taking gaze straight up. Now here's where you can go longer. So you feel how it's like harder to get your hand all the way down. So take your hand forward on the inside and then create more length. Wiggle right foot to the back of the mat, 2 inches. There you go. And hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then take your hand to the outside. And then that's it. And then keeping your left leg strong and lifting. Lower your torso a little closer down towards the floor, trying to bring your spine parallel with the floor. Bring your right rib cage down and in. And then step it up, half moon pose, Ardha Chandra. Bend the leg if you're going further for Chapa. Shoulder back, head back. And then work the twist, revolved half moon, right hand down, inner rotate right leg, outer rotate standing leg, taking left arm up. Both hands down, standing split. All right, go for it. All the way back up to tree pose. Oh, see, Ava, I almost forgot. All the way back up, heel to the inner thigh. Lengthen, Vakra Vriksha. Creating space, rib cage up, shoulders up, and then reach hands for the floor. Go for the clasp, squeezing shoulder blades together. And then work the forward fold, taking head down, lifting arms up. Keep squeezing in strong into the center. And then standing split, both hands down. Awesome. Lift right leg high. And then handstand or forearm stand. I'll spot you again. Kick hard. Oh, gotta kick harder than that. Squeeze in strong. And then back to down dog. Right foot up for bounce out angle. Right foot up, right arm under, left arm behind the back. Go for the clasp. And then work the arm bounce. Take your time for Kapotasana. You can place the block underneath your left thigh if you need the support. Right foot slides out to create space. Nice ridge top. There you go. Now slide this thing all the way up. Keep it going. There you go. Keep it going. Bring your hand in a little. It doesn't need to go so wide. There you go. There you go. And then lower down. There you go. Head up, head up. Second side when you're ready. Left foot up. Go for the clasp. And then work the arm bounce. Kapotasana. Both hands down, left foot slides out. And then lower halfway down. Rolling left leg in.
What happens next? What a glamorous way to get out of it.
You kick back. Yeah. You keep your, ideally, if you go back, you want to keep your right foot lifting and then kick back so that your left foot would touch the floor first. And then that develops core strength, keeps your hips lifting, and develops the supernatural power of laghima, of lightness of being, which allows you to levitate and float.
So you kind of kick up the right foot as you put the left.
Go into it real quick. You can do it for everybody. Kapotasana. I don't feel like doing it. Now lift your right leg as high as you can. Now keep your hips lifting and your right heel lifting, and then kick back in a chaturanga with your left foot to the floor first. Oh, you see how they both touched down at the same time. But yeah, but that was the idea. That's okay. It'll come. Child's pose. Respect.
Beautiful.
That's right. And if you do it with the other foot touching down, doesn't matter. You don't get any more enlightened. That's right. You don't burn off any more karma. You can rest here in child's pose. If you want to get into the upper back, take it into puppy pose, Uttanasana. Hold on. Right there. That's it. Oh, that's good. I had you. Deep breath. Be gentle. And then when you're ready, you can stretch back into child's pose. And then back to down dog. Step left foot up. Pivoting off to the side for Urdhva Kali. Upward facing goddess pose. Hands to the knees. Take your feet apart. Toes out, heels in. And then clasp elbows behind the back. Squeeze belly in. Tighten up your core. Holding Uddiyana, keeping lower abdomen firm. Take your arms overhead. In Kali Mudra, crossing left thumb on top. Squeeze your biceps in, arms in, shoulders in. Top rib cage down and in. Go lower and deeper, pulling your legs apart. You take it overhead like there. Keep your arms squeezing in tight. Lifting overhead, just pivot your toes forward and then go halfway forward for Sage Shankara's pose. Toes forward in front of you, heels back. There you go, bend knees deep. Go halfway forward, hold it there, keeping arms lifting, shoulders lifting. And then hands down, relax legs, go wider. Angle your toes in and your heels out. So you have an inner rotation in the top of the thighs, and then walk your hands back and push your thigh bones back as you release head towards the floor or forearms to the floor. Nice, and then slowly heel toe in for Malasana, squatting at the front of the mat, getting set for crow pose, Bakasana. From squatting, leaning forward. Let's do this. Do like as she does it with the block, and then we'll put this here for your head so you don't do a face dive and break your nose. Who's teaching them with the block underneath the head? Because that's not working. Yeah, see, when you're doing like a headstand variation at that point, if you're using the block and you're putting your weight on the head, you're taking weight engagement out of your arms and your legs. The block should just be there just to prevent you from falling forward or give you something like a marker to go on, but the head shouldn't rest on the block. And I didn't know if somebody was teaching that here because a lot of people are doing it all of a sudden.
There's Skanda.
Is she doing that? All right, well, I got to correct her because she's not teaching it the right way. Yeah, that was better. Okay, now you can lay flat on your belly. Shalabhasana, locust pose. Bring your legs together. Bring your hands beside you. And then with your legs straight, like this. You're going to lift your feet up 2 inches and your hands up 2 inches, and then hold it there, squeezing your shoulder blades on the back. Or you can lower your feet down a little, right there. Boom. And then just squeeze in, clamp in, strong big toes to get shins together, firing inner thighs together, shoulder blades together. And then stack your fists, rest your chin on your fists, feet down, relax into the lower back. You can stack your fists and rest down. Breathe into the lower back. So Skanda yoga as opposed to Bikram, after they do Shalabhasana and other back bends, they lay all the way flat and turn their head to the side, which disperses the blood flow. So we just did a back bend to bring blood flow into the lower back, and then if you lay all the way flat, then it just disperses. So we want to keep, for us, we keep the back slightly arched so that blood stays pooled in the lower back so that we can progressively deepen our back bends. Yeah. So now we're going to do it again. Bring your hands back, lift up, feet up 2 inches, hands up 2 inches, shoulder blades together. Now inhale, take your legs wide apart, and then exhale, squeeze your legs together strong. Inhale, go wide. Exhale, clamp in, working midline. Inhale, wide. Exhale, squeeze in. Keep it going. 3 more good ones. Inhale, wide. Inhale, exhale, clamp in, working bandha strength. And then stack fists, chin on fist, relax, breathing into the lower back. Now we're going to do Kapotasana, one-legged locust pose. You are going to wiggle your right knee in towards the center 2 inches. So just wiggle your right leg in a little bit towards the center of your mat, and then lift your right foot up. And then lift your left leg all the way up and place your left thigh on top of your right foot. That's right. Bring your hands back first leg in chaturanga. This will be, yeah, you go. Support yourself. There you go. You got it. Boom. Now, your hands can be flat, or you can do this with your hands in fist position or ridge top position, which allows you to lengthen your side bodies more so you can deepen the back bend. And then we're going to come up and do push-ups. So work on doing 6 push-ups, lifting up all the way, and then lower halfway down. That's it. And that's it. Hold the engagement in the back body, keeping shoulder blades squeezing together. You don't have to lower all the way down. Just go like 4 inches, and then back up right from there. Go again. Oh. Yeah, you got it. Now just go 2 inches down, and then back up. There you go. Just do mini push-ups. There you go. That's it. Now you got it. Neither. It's in the middle. There you go. Now, if you can keep your foot in that position, lower down onto your chin again, and now bend your leg and reach for the foot with both hands. That's right. Now reach your hands up, Pilar, and clasp hands around your ankle. I got it. You're just going to reach back like this. Let me see your hands. Grab here, and then the other hand reaches back the same way. There you go. And then you work on kicking back to support yourself. So this has got to kick up to stabilize. That's it, Tatiana. Very nice, very nice. Ah, you lost it. Yeah, it's okay. We'll try it on the other side. Other leg. That's it, you got the idea. Left leg in towards the center, and then lift your right leg up. And then bring your hands back in ridge top, fists, or hands flat. And then in optional push-ups, lifting up. Hold the engagement, shoulder blades together, just lowering halfway down, and then back up. Nice. And then optional reaching for the foot after your push-ups. That's it. Nice. Reach back with your right hand and then kick your foot into your hand. Just reach back like this, Blair. Like this. There. Yeah. It's easier. That's it. Now kick up into your hand and then reach the other hand up. Yeah, head down. And then reach up. It's a balance game. Right arm out to the right, one arm auspicious pose. Right arm out to the side. Rock over. And then step left foot back. Reaching left hand back. If you have the clasp, you can shift your hips in. Optional left ankle on top. Optional fire log leg if you want the hip opener. And switch sides. And then back onto the belly. Push back into child's pose. Raja Kapotasana, pigeon pose. Right knee up wide. Left leg slides in and back. Walk hands back, lift and curl. And then right hand front and center. You can use a block if you need more height and support. And then reach your left hand back, bring it in for a quad stretch. You can trap it for mermaid or strap it and take it overhead for king pigeon. Get that hip up more. This up more. You can use this for support if you need it, just so it stays off. And then bring this hand on the inside, and then bring it in like this. So when you're ready, take it forward for the hip opener. Step back, optional Vinyasa, or just step back and switch legs. Hand front and center. Reach right hand back and then pull it in. And then rest forward for the hip opener. Vinyasa, step back and float through. Half fish pose, Ardha Matsya, Drasana, come to sitting. Pull left leg in, cross right leg over. Right hand back, left arm up, arching. Exhale across. And then you can wrap and bind if it's available. Ah, forgot. The wrapper's the grabber. There you go. And then when this reaches the floor and this shoulder's back, you've reached your edge. And so then you start to work a slight back bend. So on the inhale, there you go. And then on the exhale, work a twist. And on the inhale, you can come out of it and kind of like twist your head a little. Inhale. And then exhale, you can start to arch a little like that and lift up from the heart. There you go. That's it. Because it gets to a point where you can't twist anymore. And so then it goes into a back bend. Yeah, you're in a back bend. Stay there. All right. Inhale and twist for Mukasana, cow face pose. Pull your foot across, push your top knee across, and then you can hook your big toes with the first two fingers. Pull that foot all the way across. There you go. Look at Wendy. Boom. Hold it there first and arch. You can hold it here and take it forward for the hip opener if you have enough sensations. If you want to work a shoulder opener, you can in-rotate your right arm and bring it behind the back, and then out-rotate left arm and take it overhead, and then fold forward. You can use your strap. If you need a strap, I'll get one for you. Yep. Mm-hmm. Nice. And then back up. Optional vinyasa, or just switch sides. Go. Half fish. Ardha Matsya first. Left hand back, right arm up, arching. Exhale across. Optional wrap and bind. And then inhale and twist, go Mukha. Pull that foot across, push knee across. Hook big toes, arch up. Fold forward, or work the shoulder opener, in rotating left arm, out rotating right arm, pull it in, take it overhead. That's right, you got it right. And then fold forward, pulling up on the bottom arm. And then back up, optional vinyasa, just open up wide to the side for seated wide angle. Upavishta Konasana. Does anybody else want a wedge? You got one? You got one? What you set up on this too? Yep. That's it, and then start to fold forward, maintaining the arch as long as you can. And then start to bow or twist over the right leg, resting right forearm down, left arm overhead. Inhale back up, take it over the opposite leg. Back up, fold forward again, one more time. And then back up. Optional vinyasa, just come onto your back and rock around a little side to side. Okay, we're gonna work the core. Single leg lifts. Check it out. You're gonna have one leg strong, pushing into the floor. Both feet will stay flexed the whole time. You're gonna lift one leg up and then lift up, trying to bring your head to your knee to the head. Hold it for 3, 2, 1, and then take that heel down and then lift up and bring the other one up. There you go. Lift up, head to the knee. 3, 2, 1. Keeping both feet flexed the entire time. Keep it going. 6.5 on each side. Keeping the left heel pushing into the floor. Feet flexed, toes to the face the whole time. Pulling back, spreading wide. That's it. Lifting lower back, lifting head up, shoulders up, pushing lower back into the floor strong.
How many?
6 on each side. And then when you're finished, bridge pose, stretch it out, feet on the floor, bending knees up, lift your hips up. Walk shoulder blades in. Press down. And then take it all the way up, hands over head, Urdhva Dana. Hips up, chest up, top of the head. And take it all the way up. Optional push-ups or alternate leg lifting. Drop backs are optional. If you're done with back bends, take it into a shoulder stand or a Viparita Karani. You can place a block underneath the hips and just lift your legs up for a minute, or take it all the way overhead, holding the hips. You can go up again. Nice. That was better. Much better. Came up with the momentum.
Just have to nail my feet down.
Yep. Awesome.
I should think of nailing my foot down.
Yeah. After you've been in shoulder stand for a minute, you can take the legs in the plow and then bend knees over ears for ear pressure. Slowly unroll. Eye of the needle pose. Suchen Randra. Rest hips down. Take your feet down. Cross your left ankle on top of the right thigh. Reach your left arm through the center. Clasp and resist. Arching up. Shoulders down. Lift your heart up. And then round your lower back. Pull the legs in tight to the chest. You can hold it there. If you're going further, you can straighten the leg and reach up for the calf or strap the foot and take it overhead for upward 1 foot diamond pose. And then slowly release and switch. And then slowly unroll. Happy baby pose. Reach up for the feet. You can lean to the right, pushing right knee down. And then to the left, pushing left knee down. you're going further, walk your arms over the legs, bring feet to the head or behind the head for Yoga Nidra.
What you say?
She said something's going to break.
Serve the picture.
If we have got a picture. That.
Anand also want to taught me how to do this.
Take it to the right when you're ready, into a twist. Yikes. Twist to the left, both knees across. And twist to the right again, crossing left leg over, or both legs straight to the right for Jatara Parvartanasana 2 or 3. And then twist to the left last time, crossing right leg over. Roll around, twist or stretch wherever you need to. And extend long for Shalabhasana. sitting meditation posture. One last Om in universal prayer. Deep breath in. Loka samasta sukino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. Practice yoginis. Wonderful rest of your day.
Also, you're so funny. I keep thinking of the air. So that's why you want that.
Else is great.
I thought.
You're amazing. You're amazing there.
No.
You are